We are back, and in this installment, I'm going to be breaking down the 8-game slate we got going on for Sunday on DraftKings and Fanduel. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your Sunday night slate showdown on DraftKings and FanDuel. 8 games we're going to be breaking down, giving you the top plays all the way at point guard, going all the way down the center, giving you value plays and the lock of the night. If you guys are not currently a subscriber, but currently a viewer, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. All right, and before we deep dive into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Also my TikTok at chef_D91. Okay, I'll be putting that down below as well, because I'll be posting pics on there as well. In this edition, we're doing hoodie mellow. All right, that's how I'm coming at you for this Sunday for these plays. Let's start off with the point guard position. And we have a little situation here. So we're going to be waiting on news pretty much for DeJounte Murray for the San Antonio Spurs. If he is out yet again, okay, because he missed that prior game. If he is out yet again, then we can look towards Trey Jones, all right? This is the brother of Tyus Jones, and he happens to be on the San Antonio Spurs. He came through for the Spurs in that prior game against Portland. 33 minutes, 4 of 8 shooting, 9 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. So minutes equal money, and he's below 5K, well below 4,500. So if we get an opportunity at a starter getting 30 plus minutes at below 4,500, we have to play that. All right. So we're going to just, as a reminder, remember, if you see that news, take advantage of it. So we'll put up Trey Jones. But that is just a maybe, all right? But someone that I do like a little bit more is Kyle Lowry from the Miami Heat, going against his former team in Toronto. So this is a little homecoming for Kyle Lowry, who was a long-time Toronto Raptor. He's turning into form as of late, the past 5 games, a 46 DraftKings performance against Golden State Warriors, had a decent performance against the Knicks, a better performance against Boston. So these big time games, he's been stepping up for, getting ready for the playoffs, getting into playoff form. As you can see, he is only 6,400. I think that's a nice price for him. If he's going to step up and chip in about 15 to 20 points, hopefully give you 5 and above assists, chip in some rebounds, a couple steals here and there. That's what Kyle Lowry can bring to the table, especially I think he's a little bit motivated. They'll probably let him take over the offense just a little bit because he is in his old stadium in the Toronto area, okay, Toronto Raptors. So we'll go with Kyle Lowry as our point guard. Let's move on to the shooting guard position. D'Angelo Russell. I have played him in the previous video. And we're going to go right back to this as well. Houston Rockets are literally the worst team in the league at all positions. If you paid attention to Sacramento against Houston, those Sacramento guys, DiVincenzo, Davion Mitchell, Damian Jones, all those guys went off. So we're going to take advantage of this. D'Angelo Russell at a nice cheap price at 6,700. They still have not corrected this price to above 7,000. So as long as it's below 7,000, we are going to play him at 6,700. He came through for us against Denver, 24, 4, and 3 with 1 steal. And now we get another opportunity, an even better matchup against the Houston Rockets. So I love D'Angelo Russell at the shooting guard position. Let's go over to the small forward position, and we're going to be looking at Cam Johnson for the Phoenix Suns. We just got news about all the people that are going to be out for the Phoenix Suns. So there's no Devin Booker, no Jay Crowder, and no DeAndre Ayton. So that opens up a lot of minutes for these guys, aka Cam Johnson, who was on a huge hot streak before he got to a little bit of an injury. As you can see, early in March, he went off 47 against the Knicks, 34 against Portland, 37 against Utah. he was hitting his three-point jumper at a high clip. Came back against Memphis, struggled a little bit. This should be his second game right here, and he's going to get 30-plus minutes. All right, he had 18 minutes off the bench against Memphis. Now, with all these guys out for the Phoenix Suns, they're going to need that scoring punch from Cameron Johnson. So I love him at 4,600. That could be even a value play, all right? But Cam Johnson, nice salary saver right there, getting a ton of minutes, has the shooting capabilities, all right? Now let's go over to the power forward, and we are looking at Obi Toppin for the New York Knicks. With no Julius Randle, he is out for the rest of the year for the Knicks, so that's fine. A lot of turmoil's been with Julius Randle and the New York Knicks. I don't think he's too happy. I don't think they're going to bring him back. There's a lot of question marks, but you get someone that they put up a very high draft pick for Obi Toppin. You see what he is worth, okay? Did very good against Cleveland in 31 minutes, 20 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. He's bringing that up-tempo, high energy. Definitely an asset in the fast break game. And at 5,200, if you're giving me 30-plus fantasy points, you're giving me energy, possibly blocks and steals to chip in as well, I got to take my chance of that against the Orlando Magic, who might be without Wendell Carter yet again. So that is an opportunity we're going to take advantage of. I like Obi Toppin at power forward. Let's go over to the center position. We've got another cheap guy right here, and that is going to be JaVale McGee. I just spoke about all the guys that are going to be out for the Phoenix Suns, and one of the key guys will be DeAndre Ayton. That leaves JaVale McGee as the starting center. He chipped in 22 minutes against Memphis. Every time he's got an opportunity to get starters minutes, he's been doing very well. He provides high upside in the blocks and rebounds department. If he can chip in a couple easy baskets here and there, you're looking at a gem at 3,800. Let's see if we have any games above 20 minutes. Okay, against Pelicans, 21 minutes, 26 fantasy points. He's very good at a point per minute, well above a point per minute per game. It's similar to, look at this Miami game, 16 minutes, had 32 fantasy points. Very high activity for JaVale McGee. Now he's getting the starting job with DeAndre Ayton out, so we're going to look towards him. So we'll put him in there at that center position. Let's go on over to Fanduel. One value play that I'm going to be looking at for tomorrow will be Moses Brown for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Moses Brown is 4,900 on FanDuel. If you're looking at him on DraftKings, Moses Brown is 4,500, so even cheaper. He had a very good game against the New York Knicks, 7-10 shooting, 16 points, 13 rebounds, a nice double-double, chipped in a block as well. He did something very similar against the Atlanta Hawks as well in 26 minutes, another double-double. So this is who they're leaning on with their Twin Towers out. No Jared Allen and no Evan Mobley. Kevin Love is getting some minutes, but Moses Brown is that next center in line, so I like him. Going up against Philly, they're going to need him to bang with Joel Embiid, okay, at 4,500. All right. Now, let's see if we have any other guys. That's one value play. Another grouping that we should focus on will be the OKC Thunder, right? In this last stretch of games with a lot of these stars that are going to be out, you're looking at some youth for the OKC. They're going to get a ton of minutes. Theo Maledon is one at 7,500 you should focus on. Pokey is another one who's the center for the OKC Thunder, and Isaiah Roby. Okay, these two guys, well, these three are going to be the main go-getters for the Thunder that you should focus on. Throw them in there and then build around some of those value plays that I just spoke about, all right? So those are going to be the plays for tomorrow, and I got the lock of the night as well, and the lock of the night will be Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, Towns is at 8,700, super cheap, in the best matchup we got on the board against the Houston Rockets. If we're looking at Towns on DraftKings, he's a little bit more expensive. As you can see, Towns is 9,600. The value is all. I love him. He is an absolute lock on FanDuel. Definitely go towards him on FanDuel. Towns a little bit more expensive, but he totally dominates this team in the Houston Rockets. He is averaging 60 fantasy points against the Houston Rockets, 35 points, 4.5 assists, 9.5 rebounds, and a block. That's almost 2 steals a game. I told you how Sacramento did against Houston. Now I can't wait to salivate over how Karl-Anthony Towns is going to destroy this team. So this is going to be the lock of the night. Karl-Anthony Towns, especially on Fanduel, well under 9,000. So those are going to be the plays for Sunday. Let me know in that comment section down below if you have any other suggestions at point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, value play, or lock of the night. We could definitely discuss that down below. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and MessengerSD, and subscribe and follow on TikTok as well at chef_D91. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.